Check this out. I'm up in Lake County at Gooseberry Falls. Let's go learn more about it. Do you have an idea of like how much water runs through these falls?
When this is really high, it's probably running at about 2,000 cubic feet per second. And what does that mean? That means think of a basketball and you have 2,000 basketballs going past you every second.
And any such tales as people going down over the falls in a barrel?
Nobody has gone over in a barrel to my knowledge, but there was rumor that a kayaker went over Upper Falls once. But that was many years ago and the water flow was probably fairly high in order to achieve that.
Do they ever like change in color?
The water itself doesn't really change for the season. It's always kind of got a brown color to it, like a root beer color. And that's just natural. It's basically the watershed that the water is coming from goes through a lot of wetlands, and so there's a lot of vegetation decay in there, and it goes what's called tailings in there. But after like a big rain event, like what we've had recently, it'll almost change to like a chocolate milk color. And that's a lot of just runoff. So there's a lot of sediment coming down the river at that time.
So how many visitors do you get annually?
We get anywhere between 700 and 800,000 people coming through the state park. Most of that visitation happens during the summer months, June through August.
Are there any waterfalls that you can go behind the waterfalls?
So Middle Falls here during the summer months when it's at a low flow, a lot of people can walk out out onto the falls area or stand underneath the falls. There is some ledge rock there, so be careful when you're out there because it can be slippery. There is a pool that forms in the Middle Falls right at the base of it. That's a nice little spot to jump in on those hot summer days to cool off.
So I'm sure a lot of photos are taken around here. What is your ideal place, you think, for like the best photograph?
There's an overlook that rarely gets used that looks down onto Upper Falls. It's a very nice spot, especially if you're out like wanting to do like a Northern Lights photo and get the falls in there. It's a very good spot for taking a Northern Lights photo with the waterfalls.
Lake County has more waterfalls than any other county in the state of Minnesota. I think you ought to check it out. Come on up.
Lake County, USA, nature's rhythm, center stage.